Good morning to all of you. Good morning, sir. Today we are going to deal with the task of GT, that is Lecturette. In this task you will be provided with a card. In that card there are 4 topics. You have to choose a topic of your choice, go out of the room for 3 minutes, prepare your Lecturette on that topic. While preparing, it's my advice, just prepare the bullet points and organize your thought in a chronological way. Okay? Then after you have to come, pass me the card, tell me the topic, stand here and deliver your Lecturette for the next 3 minutes. Okay? Although this is not the testing of your Lecturette, this is simply a practice that so that you can be capable of being tested in the real SSB. ये आपका मूल्यांकन नहीं हो रहा है, ये आपकी प्रैक्टिस करवाई जा रही है ताकि जब आप असल में जब आपका मूल्यांकन हो तो वहाँ पे आप बेहतर परफॉर्म कर सकें. Got the point? Yes, sir. Okay, without wasting time, let's start with Lecturette. Yeah, okay, start.
You can choose your friend, but not your neighbors. Abdul Kalam. Good morning, friends. My today's Lecturette topic is Indo-China relations. As we all know, Indochina, India and China are always in a conflict of their border regions and many other conflicts like manufacturing and other sectors. India is a diverse country and China has its own diversity too. Like China always try to invade in other countries' regions and they want to get the lands of other countries. For example, we take the Jammu and Kashmir region, like on the line of actual control, there is always a strategy used by Chinese that they always come inside our borders and they try to get our lands and they try to push our soldiers back into their territories. But mainly this is not possible and we don't usually give a way forward. But in the same ways, we can see the Chinese Tibetan regions. Like before the Tibet was a region of China, Tibetans were asking for India to get their country in our region and get it sanctioned with India to be with us. But at the Prime Minister at that time didn't allow it and they asked the Chinese asked for the Tibet to be their part and the Tibet is now a part of China and they have been really and the lines that touches Tibet like the eastern regions like the eastern Tibet and the western Tibet. In the western Tibet near Jammu and Kashmir there are always conflicts at the border line and in the eastern Tibet near Arunachal Pradesh there are conflicts too, like the tribal people of both the areas are always have on the Assam region, on the Arunachal region in Taiwan there are no border lines and they always get and they always are insertions in their region, like the chicken neck. We have a chicken neck in that region. There was once a conflict and it was.
Good morning, friends. My topic is UN reform and India. Before commit, I want to talk about the World War II. After the World War II, Allied power defeated to the Axis power. After the group of countries, League of Nations failure to stop the World War II and prevent the war. After the World War II, Franklin Roosevelt created a group United Nations. United Nations was formed on 24 October 1945 and India joined it 30 October 1945. At presently 193 countries working together in United Nations. United Nations work for the several form like social justice, economic and social form, and security and trustee, and it is work also together with WHO, WTO. Now I am talking to the work of United Nations. United Nations work in several countries for the poor developing country and developing country as a medical assistant, health assistant, and maintain the peace and security in their area. Now, why the need to reform the United Nations and role of India in reform of United Nations? Because in the many of country, many time United Nations criticized for the economic and social work, and after the World War II, Cold War was done from the 1947 to 1991 between USA and China and Russia. So it is the failure of United Nations, and United Nations big to form the WHO also. Recently we seen China imposed the veto to actively talking about the coronavirus. So it is a big point to United Nations. Now India want to reform as a Security Council also. So G4 countries want to become a part of Security Council, because this time Security Council is big, and time to time we should have the reform in any of form. So now India activated in reform the United Council. Thank you.
One nation, one law. What is UCC? My topic is, good morning gentlemen, my topic is UCC. What is UCC? The UCC is it is mean that all section of a society that is only used in equal for the all the religions in our country. The National Civil Code said that it is uniformly. It is mentioned in the part 4 of the DPSP in Article 44, where it is applicable in India. The UCC is applicable in only Goa. In the Goa, the Muslims women only the marriage, only registered marriage are who are do not practice the triple talaq and the polygamy marriages. The benefits of the UCC: reforms of the personal law, important for the humans of our India, and it is also benefit for the division of the property of the husbands and wives. It is what is the challenges of UCC? Challenges of UCC are politicians, because politicians uses the UCC to got a vote for the religions section, and it take a vote to everyone for the religions basic, and other challenges are UCC are main cause of the religious fighting also. Though the wrong information of UCC also a biggest challenges for the UCC. What is the way forward? We wanted to improve our UCC all the unity are equal in the UCC. The religions are equal. All the religions are equal, and it is India is make a secularism country in the help of UCC. We also not uses of the triple talaq and divorce, and also the not uses of polygamy marriages. It is very harmful for the humans of the India, and we also can help for this section easily to improve our secularism. And one law of our nation is applicable for all the laws for the and important cases of UCC. Shah Banu cases at 1985 and Shalla Begum cases in 2017, and many other cases like Shah Begum in 1995. Thank you.
Okay gentlemen, as I have already told you that this is not the actual testing but the practice of being prepared for the actual testing. In this practice there are some flaws coming in your narration as well as your lecturate part. Okay, like test number 46, still failures are coming, stammering are coming in your voice. Okay, you have to work on that. Apart from this, talking about your verbal part of communication, that is of your content, you may conclude by the point that how we can tackle the terrorism in further future, means what should be the way forward. you missed that point. 146, you have started with quote. Okay, that was okay, but sometimes the pause in your voice is much longer. It seems that you lost in your content. Okay, talking about your content, that was okay, but that is not in an organized way. You must talk about some way forward. Got it? 146, the problem of accent. It's because, not because, it's because. CQT. Some words you are using because of your accent, although that is okay, but accent problem aa rahi hai abhi bhi. So please work on your accent. Apart from this, in your content form, you must talk about because your topic was UN reform in India, and most of the time you talk about only UN history and about what is UN is doing right now. Try to add something how India could play a major role in reforming the UN. What should be the in the last few seconds, 5 or 10 seconds, you mentioned about the UNSC reform. You must talk much thing about the UNSC reform and how India can play an important role. Okay. Test number 175. You had also started with quote. Eye contact was not uniform throughout your lecturette. Eye contact was not uniform. Most of the time you are only looking to one person or the assessor or the upward. Okay, please try to have eye contact with all of your group members. Tone and pitch was okay, and please don't use simple language like guy. Instead of, you can use person. Okay, talking about your content part, your topic was honor killing. What is honor killing? Only in 20 seconds you had talked about the how we can eradicate honor killing. You must talk about in much better form. Means you are lacking in your time management. You must manage your time in such a way that you can talk all the aspect of that topic. Okay. Test number 4. You had stopped in between your lecturette. Means you have delivered your lecturette only for 20 seconds, 2 minutes. Need pitch modulation because sometimes ऐसा लगता है कि आप कोई चीज़ रट के बोल रहे हैं. वो कॉमास, वो फुल स्टॉप, इन्वर्टेड कॉमा, सब चीज़ की एक ज़रूरत होती है. उन सारी चीज़ों पे काम कीजिए. ठीक है. Your topic was G20. You had only discussed about the history. You are not discussing what the role of India in G20. What is the main motto of India while hosting the G20. Okay. Test number 10, same accent problem. Nervousness was there. UCC was your topic, but you are not able to justify with the UCC. You talked about the only history. You missed the famous cases. You missed what we can do forward, what should be the action that we can implement, or what is the main motto of implementing UCC. Okay. Test number 110, same accent problem. It's countries, not countries. Okay. Eye contact was not uniform. Your legs were also shaking. Your topic was Indo-Bangladesh, although you are not able to complete your lecturette. Please try to utilize all the 3 minutes which has been provided to you. Please work on your content. Okay. Test number 173, you had also started with quotes. Yeah, that is okay. But you need speaking stamina, क्योंकि ऐसा बीच में लगता है कि आप थक गए हो और बार बार ऐसे सांस लेके बोल रहे हो. Means you need speaking stamina. For this, you may practice on the mirror, practice while recording your video in a phone. Okay. Your topic was UCC. That was quite organized. You talked about what is UCC, benefit, challenges, way forward, and also you have mentioned about some cases. But the content was little bit low. Because of that only you had finished your lecturette in 2 minutes 10 seconds only. Try to utilize all the 3 minutes. Try to give some more point on all the things you have mentioned. Okay. In this way, we have ended our lecturette procedure. Later we will discuss about the group discussion. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.